coach has come out to say that, look, as for the Super Falcons going down and so much, it's going down in the world of transfer. It's all about a reunion, it's all about rematch, and it's all about records in the Wimbledon as we enter day 10. All these and many more loading on your show. You just don't want to touch that die. You don't want to go anywhere, because if you snooze, you will lose. Going by the games that went down yesterday in the Niger Super 8, Ayimba, the elephant of Aba, the people's elephant, talking about the most successful team in the champions, the CAF Champions League from the MPFL. Ayimba FC failed to muster a comeback after going down 2-0 in the game between Castina United. It was late in the second half. They put one back. They have been bundled out of the competition, no thanks to their woeful performance in their 3 matches. A journey back to Aba is what is in the cards of Ayimba. The game ended by 2-1 as Castina United pulled an upset against winners Ayimba. Recall that Castina United just gained promotion from the Nigerian National League, the NNL, to the MPFL, the Nigeria Premier Football League, and they have shown their superiority over the defending champion. And also yesterday, let me let you know that it was a last substitute, talking about Sunday O'Connor, that actually paved his way and gingered his team to keep up momentum despite the sending off of goalkeeper of Sporting Lagos, Christian Nwoke, for 2 bookable offenses. The game ended by 2-1 as Sporting Lagos came back from one goal down against the Remo Stars to win that match. The new MPFL comers with the bragging right after a 90-minute jaw-dropping contest, and in themselves deserve 4 points on the log. It's now a back-to-back win for Sporting Lagos, a team that just gained promotion from the NNL to the MPFL. Now it is the champions and the runners-up, talking about Ayimba FC and Remo Stars, who fell to the onslaught of their opponent. Let me let you also know that the Super Falcons will know their group stage opponent come today, Wednesday, the 12th day in the month of July, as the draw will be going down later tonight. Wow, I just can't wait. Whom the Super Eagles will be pairing against? Will they be playing at the likes of Lesotho? Somebody said, give us Lesotho, give us Madagascar, give us Swaziland, give us Seychelles or Eritrea. Maybe you can just give us Djibouti so we can have an easy passage to the next scene. Come on. But it seems that is the reality of the Nigeria footballer, talking about the Super Eagles. And before I jet out of the shores from Nigeria now, let me let you know that even yesterday it went down in the game as in the Badminton Federation, as the Giants will be holding some industrial Lagos International Classics. Yes, the games will be going down today somewhere in Lagos, as badminton will take center stage in terms of the industrial Lagos International Classic. All right, with that, let me let you know what's going on in the lives of one lady that has been embattled, one lady that has been discriminated, one lady that bad reports have been written against her. double Olympic 800 meters champion Casper Semenya has taken a potential small steps toward competing at Paris 2024. But there is a long way to go in a battle against the world athletic regulations that have kept her largely idle for 4 years. The South African Semenya, an athlete with differences in sexual development known as the DSDs, has been involved in a legal battle over regulations that prohibit her from running unless she medically lowers her natural testosterone level. The 32 years old middle distance runner first took a fight to the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS, Sports highest court, and later the Swiss Federal Tribunal, the SFT. Semenya lost both cases, although when CAS ruled against her 4 years ago, it accepted that it meant that she was being discriminated against, but its judges ruled 2-1 that such a discrimination is a necessary, reasonable, and proportionate means of achieving world athletics aimed at preserving the integrity of female athletics in the restricted events. What it simply means is that Casper Semenya was born with an incredible level of testosterone in her system, the hormones that is responsible for differentiating between the male sex organ and that of the female. What it simply means is that Casper Semenya is a female. She's structurally built as a male, has given her that advantage over her female counterparts. And now, these female runners have all complained that, look, this woman, Casper Semenya, has an undue advantage over us, hence, she always wins. So we need to find a way of medically reducing a level of testosterone to which it was done, but still, her natural strength always prevails. Hence, she was banned from competing with the female. It's either she competes with the male or she totally cuts off her testosterone level, or she bows out of sport. Now, she took her case to CAS, the Court of Arbitration for Sport, the highest court that sits over, sporting issues. Whenever there's a problem, either bribery, either corruption, whatever it is that has to do with sport, CAS sits and rule over it. But sadly, she lost that case. But there was a soft landing for her. And not only that, she later took the case to the Swiss Federal Tribunal, that's the SFT. Still, it was ruled against her. Now, so many persons have come out to say that, look, is it because she's an African? Is it because she's black? Imagine if she was white. I don't think this discrimination will be done against her. I don't think she'll be discriminated like this. So many persons have come out to say that, look, it's all about the race and nothing more. It's because she's black. It's because she's not white. If she was white, nobody, I repeat, nobody will be treating her this way. Alright, so let's delve away from the shores of Nigeria and the shores of Africa now and touch down at Europe to let you know some of the trending stories that are currently making round in the world of transfer. Let me let you know that Christian Pulisic will become an AC Milan player in a matter of hours. He has landed Italy exactly 18 minutes ago. The medicals will be done later this afternoon. The contract has been concluded and he will sign a contract that will keep him at AC Milan until 2027. Christian Pulisic, who joined Chelsea from Borussia Dortmund in 2019 for a sum of £57 million, will join AC Milan for just £25 million. He joins former Chelsea teammates and the likes of Loftus Robin Cheeks, who joined AC Milan earlier, and also he will join the likes of Fikayo Tomori, who has been an AC Milan player a long time ago. He becomes the third Chelsea player to switch allegiance to AC Milan in a matter of years. And let me also let you know that Tottenham also have confirmed the signing of the Croatian player, talking about that man that has been sitting down to be talking about Solomon. Solomon joins he joins Tottenham from his former club. Let me let you also know that he is a winger that have got a couple of goals for his former team, but he seems to be the perfect fit for new Tottenham's head coach, Engel Postecoglou, who believes that he has what it takes to take his team to the next phase. Alright, I'm still tracking other transfer stories now. Let me also let you know that it's been quite busy for the likes of Manchester City, and also not forgetting the likes of PSG, as a transfer is definitely making on the way. A 5 years contract, Mano Solomon signed for Tottenham Hotspur, all the way from Shakhtar Donetsk. Alright, I'm still tracking some of the trending stories are making run in the world of transfer. One man has come out to say that PSG, you have signed a monster. You created a monster. You built a monster. And no matter what it takes, it's time to let him go. Former a PSG owner, talking about Leandro, has come out to say that this is the perfect time to let Kylian Mbappe leaves. Even if Kylian Mbappe leaves, there seems to be only one club that he has set his eyes on, and that is Real Madrid. But here is the clause. PSG are desperate to not allow Mbappe to leave for free, and have given him an ultimatum. Either he signs a new contract or he'll be sold this summer. Real Madrid would prefer to sign Kylian Mbappe in 2024, as they would forgo paying a transfer fee. Valevo has dived into the specifics of a possible deal, and they have worked out that if the French international were to join now, the whole operation would cost the Los Blancos about 550 million euros. 550 million euros, and this will include a transfer fee, its wages, sign-on fee, and agent fee. As a result, Real Madrid will not consider a move this summer unless the price is drastically reduced. Though Real Madrid and Mbappe would prefer for him to see out the remainder of his contract before heading to the Spanish capital next summer. Before Kylian Mbappe signed its contract extension 2 seasons ago, he told the PSG director, he said, "Look, I am only going to sign a 3-year contract, and after which I will not renew." Last season, when his transfer to Real Madrid and Liverpool was hitting the apex, he made it clear that I have just 2 seasons left. That is the season before and the season that we are entering, after which I will leave for free. Because of the desperation of the PSG board, they quickly gave him everything he wanted. And now, it is time for PSG's board to live up to expectation, to live up to their own side of the bargain. Now, they want to force the young man out by force. You can see they want to just force him out, but he says that, "Look, I am not going anywhere. I have signed the contract and I will see out the contract. If you want to sign or float me the season, fine. But as far as I'm concerned, this is our agreement, and we will definitely leave." to see the end of it. Alright, let me let you know that 4 p.m. Later tonight, this afternoon, I beg your pardon, Manchester United will be in action against Leeds United as their preseason gets on the way. In the world of transfer, still, Tottenham are eyeing Chelsea Conor Gallagher as Pre-Emil Højbjerg replacement, as the player has longer left the team. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen have cooled down their interest in signing German international 30-year-old striker Füllkrug. Niklas Füllkrug is not joining Bayer Leverkusen as the reporter we are getting. But meanwhile, Roma is on the verge of signing Leeds Rasmus Christensen on loan. The loan deal will be valid until June 2024. Both players and the club are talking about AS Roma have agreed on personal term. It is left for Leeds United to let the player go. Meanwhile, Manchester City won't allow Alvarez to join Bayern Munich. Manchester City have no interest in selling Julian Alvarez, according to reports. The Argentine striker has been linked with a move away amid interest from Bayern Munich, but the English and European champions are happy with his progress and do not want to lose him anytime soon. Alvarez, a World Cup winner? I don't think Manchester City will let him go. Meanwhile, Nottingham Forest are looking to permanently sign Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Anderson, according to a report. While PSG have made Vlahovic a top transfer target following the rumor of Kylian Mbappe eminently leaving the club. Meanwhile, Manchester United have joined the race to sign Javi Barnes. Lionel Messi has landed Inter Miami. Miami ahead of his unveiling, while Chelsea are still considering the £100 million slammed on their target. Talking about Brighton and Ovian Bjorn, a midfielder Moses Caicedo. Meanwhile, Inter are looking to replace a permanent deal for Lukaku. They are yet to complete that deal, but Chelsea are still holding on a transfer fee that Inter are not comfortable with. Alright, let's cross over now and talk tennis in the world of Wimbledon, as it's all about a reunion and preview. Meanwhile, Hugo Rings has said it would be cool to face Carlos Alcaraz, who has played a double with him since he was 13, on a day that they will reunite at Wimbledon. In the women's quarterfinals, Ons Jabeur meets the defending champion Elina Rybakina in a repeat over the 2022 final. That is followed by a contest between two 20 years olds, talking about Denmark run and Spanish world number one Alcaraz. I remember when we were 12 or 11 years old, that was the first time I saw him. Alcaraz says, I talked with him a little bit. I remember clearly clips of the pair, then a fresh face 13 years ago, playing doubles together at a junior tournament in France, has been widely shared on social media in recent days. Meanwhile, it's all about the women, as Iga Swiatek was shocked yesterday. Svitolina reaches a Wimbledon final after a shocking defeat to world number one Iga Swiatek. Swiatek lost the game 7-5, 6-7, 5-7, 6-2 in the last 8. As Svitolina has come out to say that, look, it is the war currently going on in Russia and Ukraine that has kept me going. Alright guys, let me keep you going later this evening by 5 p.m. as we talk more sports. This is where I'll call it a day. But from me to you, I'm done and I'm gone. God bless, no stress. So much stories coming your way this evening. A transfer from Liverpool, the game between Manchester United and Leeds United. I will be bringing them to you. Just join me by 5 p.m. Adios.